it was Dr. Irene Scorty-Bell, honestly, given the police investigation. I get that. I totally get that.
But that could have been ruled as something else, which then could have implicated Karen even more. Oh, that was divine intervention. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nothing is working. Nothing is working. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can I get YouTube to act right? It looks like I'm live, but I have no idea. Friday the 13th. See how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Good morning, good morning. I am live on YouTube to watch Karen Read. I'm only going to be on here for a few minutes just because I cannot get TikTok to come up on my laptop. So if you're wanting to join me live, come on over to YouTube to join me live. You can find me under Court with Keisha so we can watch these closing arguments for Karen Read. Yes, I'm over here. I'm over here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am live on YouTube to watch Karen Read's retrial, closing arguments. Good morning, good morning. So come on over here and join me. Let's see what they have to say. Ellen Jackson should be doing the defenses and Hanky Panky. You know, Hanky Panky gonna be doing the closings for the Commonwealth. They are in a sidebar, as always. Sidebar. So they haven't started, but they told everybody to come in early this morning. I don't know why, because they definitely want to have them have the case probably by lunchtime so that they can be done hopefully today. But we'll see how that goes. So good morning, good morning. I am live over on YouTube so we can watch the retrial closing arguments together. So come on over, come on over. You can find me under Court with Keisha on YouTube. I'm still trying to bring up Twitch, but it's going slow this morning, so I'll get that going in a moment. But if you are wanting to watch the retrial of Karen Read closing arguments, please come join me over on YouTube so we can watch together. Happy Friday, happy Friday. It is Friday the 13th. I'm not happy about that. But that's what we got, Friday the 13th. Happy Friday, happy Friday. So again, I am over on YouTube to watch the closing arguments for Karen Read, the retrial of Karen Read, because it's trial too, y'all. So if you're wanting to join me live, come on over to YouTube so we can watch them together. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Howdy, howdy. Happy Friday. So I am over on YouTube to watch the Karen Read retrial closing arguments. They should be starting soon here. So come on over and join me so we can watch them together. And see how these closing arguments go. See how they do. See how they do. Of course, they have started the morning with a sidebar. But that's normal for Auntie Bev. Let me see counsel and sidebar. Good morning. Happy Friday. I am watching the Karen Read retrial closing arguments over on YouTube. So if you are interested in watching, come join me over there. Good morning. Thank you. Good morning, beautiful. Glad to see you here. I am over on YouTube so we can watch these closing arguments and see how they do for our girl Karen Read. They are supposed to be starting pretty soon because Auntie Bev wants to make sure that they stay on time and on schedule today. We'll see how that goes. But yes, good morning, good morning. I am over on YouTube to watch these closing arguments for Karen Read. So please come join me over there so we can watch them together. Good morning, good morning. Hopefully we will be getting started with the closing arguments. The defense has not rested in front of the jury, so that has to happen first. So we will see how that goes. It is Court with Keisha. It is the same name as here with the K, K-O-U-R-T, with Keisha, K-E-S-H-I-A. Court with Keisha. My name is the same on all of my platforms. I'm pretty much on all of them. I'm not active on all of them, but I'm on all of them. You can find me on all of them, but I'm not active on all of them. I'm working on that, though. I'm working on it. I work on being a better person every day, every day. But I am over on YouTube to watch the closing arguments today for our girl Karen Read. And they should be starting pretty soon here, so we'll see how it goes. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Y'all know I'm an Alan Jackson fan, so I think his closing arguments are going to be great. Thanks, love. Hope to see you over here. Yes, Alan Jackson closing arguments is going to be amazing because we know I love me some Alan Jackson. And then we know I don't like me no Hanky Panky, so I'm going to be real annoyed with Hanky Panky. But we're going to see what they do. I think that the case has been pretty solid this time. You're so welcome. Hey, Taylor. I'm live on YouTube, love. Are you watching Karen Read? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Big Chief. I am watching the Karen Read retrial closing arguments over on YouTube. Hey, love. Taylor, are you watching Karen Read? I know you've been keeping up with it. These closing arguments about to start. I'm ready for them to get it going. And then I need to check to see if they have a link for... Okay, good job, love. I'm over here too. Let's get it. Let's get it. I need to check to see if they have a link for the Cash App trial because yesterday they disappointed me. I kept looking. I was waiting for that link and it didn't come up. So, and then Turtle Boy, I don't know if y'all been keeping up with Turtle Boy. I know they had me so mad. I was up there looking yesterday. I didn't see nothing. Was looking. But Turtle Boy, his case, he was found not guilty on his charges. He did a bench trial because they kept saying he was what did they call it? Witness intimidation stuff. He was found not guilty. So that's a positive. He was found not guilty yesterday. Karen Reed gonna get her not guilty today, and I think honestly that's the best way to go. Tampering with evidence and witnesses, whatever it was. Yeah, he got her not guilty. I don't know why he did a bench trial, but it worked in his favor because he did show last night he was not guilty. So I'm happy to hear that for him because he's the whole reason we know about this trial. Honestly, Turtle Boy is the GOAT for this one because that's how we found out about this trial. It's through him. They got this fan going like always. Sidebar. But good morning, good morning. I am over here on YouTube Live so that we can watch these closing arguments for our girl Karen Reed. So if you are going to be watching these good old closing arguments, come on and join me live. Let's see how things go. Happy Friday, happy Friday. I hope everybody is doing well this morning because the weather is bad here in Texas. It's been raining all week. All week. I know we're going to complain about it being dry later on. Alrighty, see you later, love. Thank you so much for dropping in to let me know you was here. I appreciate you showing the love. Yeah, she do want another one. That's all she know how to do is sidebar. Let's just go over here for a sidebar. She ain't gonna like them injunctions when they start investigating the mess she done in this case. Cause honey, the stuff she done denied and pushed over is just absolutely ridiculous. Good morning, good morning. If you are seeing me now, I am in the process of getting ready to watch these closing arguments over here on YouTube with Karen Reed. This is the second trial, and closing arguments are on the way. They are on the way. I can't see my chat, and I might need to figure out how to do that because I don't see it over here. Please know I am not an expert over here. I am just getting started because I just got to 50 followers to even be able to be live over here, so I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but as long as you understand I'm a work in progress, there won't be no problems. Trying to figure it out. It's Friday. Happy Friday, happy Friday. If you are seeing me, I am in the process of watching the Karen Reed closing arguments, and they should be starting pretty soon here because Auntie Bev had them come in super early this morning. So we'll see how that goes, but I am in the process of waiting for them so we can get started because that's the plan for the day, to watch the closing arguments of Karen Reed. Happy Friday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you is joining me, I am in the process of watching the Karen Reed retrial closing arguments. They should be starting soon here, but they haven't started yet. It's on the way. It's in loading status. I'm gonna have to figure out something with this lighting, honey child, because it is not giving what it should be giving. And we know that is always a requirement for me. Happy Friday. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is anybody nervous about the closing arguments today? I don't think we have anything to worry about. I think this case has been absolutely solid. They started winning their points on the Commonwealth case, honestly. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am going to be over here on this good old YouTube to watch the closing arguments for our girl Karen Read. And they should be starting pretty soon here. Fingers crossed. So we can see them give us our not guilty verdict that she deserves. Because the Commonwealth didn't prove their case and she did not hit that man. Simple as that. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Even though it's Friday the 13th. Even though it is Friday the 13th. Yeah, I can't see the chat. Somebody done left something, but I can't find out where it is at. And I don't know how to fix that. I have to look something up. I can't see it. I should be able to see it. Let me see. Let me see. Happy Friday. Oh, what did I do? I don't think I messed something up. I'm quick to do that. Happy Friday, happy Friday. I am over here on good old YouTube to watch the closing arguments for Karen Read's retrial. So if you're wanting to watch the closing arguments, please join me. Please join me. Oh, there it is. Oh, what did I do? I saw it in the Discord. Look at that. That's a dog shit. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Good to see you. Good to be seen. Oh, good to be seen. I am over here on good old YouTube to watch the closing arguments for the Karen Read retrial that should be starting soon. Y'all, I found the doggone chat comments. Now there's something I can't find them again. That sounds like something I would do. It sounds like something I would do. I think it's because my signal is bad in this room. Yeah, there it is. Where'd it go? Why is not stand up? Hi, Susan. Good morning. Chrissy. Is it Chrissy? CHRI. Chrissy Gore. I think that's good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are over here on good old YouTube to watch the closing arguments for the Karen Read retrial. What is wrong with this mouse? It's not connected. Good morning, good morning. Yes, ma'am, I said it right. All right, good job. I am terrible with names, y'all. I be saying them people name wrong all the time. I'll be like, please forgive me. I don't be doing it intentionally. I don't be doing it intentionally. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We is over here on this good old in YouTube to watch these closing arguments for our girl Karen Read. And of course, they is already inside. It says the jury is entering. So I'm about to jump off of TikTok and get on over here to this YouTube so we can get started. Because I cannot play the sound on tickety tock We know about that life over there. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. It is Friday the 13th. Not always the best day. I know they probably real mad they came in early for nothing. I mean, it's still probably earlier. I mean, they'll start earlier than they have been. Because at 9 o'clock, they be supposed to be starting and they always be delayed. So maybe they won't feel too bad. Good morning, good morning. If you are joining me over here on good old Tickety Talk, I am on YouTube to watch the closing arguments for Karen Read. It should be starting pretty soon here. And it is the same name, Court with Keisha. Court is with the K. You can find me over here if you are wanting to watch these closing arguments. That should be starting pretty soon. So, we'll see how that goes. Happy Friday, happy Friday. And if y'all missed it, I did talk about Turtle Boy. He had his case concluded yesterday, and he was found not guilty on his charges, so that was good. He did a bench trial. Bench trials make me nervous. Yes, they've been in the sidebar. They've been in sidebar for like 15 minutes, honestly. They've been in sidebar for 15 minutes. Good morning, good morning. I am over on YouTube to watch the Karen Read closing arguments. If you are wanting to join me, you can definitely come on over here with me on YouTube. It is under my same name, which is Court with Keisha. And my name is the same on all my platforms. I told you I'm working on being consistent on the rest of them. But you can find me everywhere under Court with Keisha. I don't be everywhere active, but I be everywhere. But yeah, the people outside are they got the energy going. They was ready this morning, so I know it's like real surreal there in good old Denham, Massachusetts, outside of the courthouse. Because the weather is better there today than it is here in good old Texas. It is gloomy and cloudy because it is supposed to be raining again for the umpteenth day. Good morning, good morning. Happy Friday all, happy Friday all. I am in the process of watching the closing arguments for Karen Read. This is trial number 2. Because trial number 1 ended in a mistrial because the jury couldn't come to a unanimous decision because Auntie Bev closing jury instructions were not the best. So the people are confused. She had confused, Jesus. Hold on. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am over on good old YouTube so I can watch these closing arguments for Auntie Bev. She needs to come on. Tell Auntie Bev we is waiting. We is waiting, Auntie Bev. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you, as usual. All right, LBC. That's probably why I was taking so darn long. I said, I'm going to do a basic look. Do I do a basic look this morning? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I say I'm going to get a quick little face going, and I'm going to be on the go. Did I do that? Absolutely not. I took my precious time. I think y'all don't be remembering. I enjoy doing makeup, so I'll be taking my time. I'll be having fun. We having fun being creative. I do enjoy a good beat. That's makeup beat, though. But yes, I said I was going to do something basic, and I started doing all kinds of stuff. I did some glitter. I did 4 or 5 different colors. Just acting up. But that's because I knew Auntie Bev was going to be late. That's why. Because she told them, call them and tell them to come in early. And they not ready early. I don't like that kind of stuff. Don't tell me to be early and you late. Let's go, let's go. Does anybody know if the Commonwealth goes first and then the defense, or if the defense goes first and then the Commonwealth? Because I can take a nap while Hanky Panky does his closing arguments. To be honest, I could take a good old nappy nap while he does his closing arguments. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hopefully they'll be starting soon. I'm gonna have to put this phone down because my arm is killing me. I thought I was gonna be able to. Oop, there we go. I thought I was gonna be able to pull up TikTok on my laptop, but it is not working. I need an energy drink. I am not a morning person. The defense goes first. Okay, cool. I'm a good old afternoon person. I am not a morning person. I am an afternoon person. I am excellent in the afternoon. In the morning, I'm groggy. Defense goes first. Awesome sauce. Alan Jackson did not go to court yesterday. I didn't tell y'all what happened yesterday because it wasn't nothing major. It was the same old shenanigans. It was the same old shenanigans. I'm gonna have to fix this lighting, child, because I look terrible. I look terrible. Y'all, let me get this light. That's a little bit better. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We are watching the closing arguments for Karen Reed this morning over on YouTube. If you don't know, my YouTube name is Court with Keisha as my channel name, and that is Court with the K. And we are waiting for them to get started. They told folks to come in early, and they not ready to go. Just like them. Come in early, and nobody is ready to go. Happy Friday. Good morning. Hopefully they will start soon because I told people to be early. How you gonna tell me to be early and you late? Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you are just joining me, I am going to be over here on good old YouTube to watch closing arguments in the Karen Reed retrial for trial number 2. They should be starting soon because she asked them to come in early. I think we have camera movement. So we will see. I believe we're about to get started. So I'm going to jump off of TikTok and I'll be over here on YouTube. If you're wanting to watch the closing arguments, come on over and join me. Happy Friday.
All right, so why don't I see counsel over here at sidebar? I've got my computer up.
Can y'all hear? Hold on. User error. I don't know how to make this pretty. Oh Lord, don't start buffering. Don't do that. Don't do it. Don't be nervous. Why would you be nervous now? Because you see them? As soon as you saw them, you was like, oh Lord, it's real. Don't be nervous. How does this, can y'all tell me how this screen is looking? Because I don't know how to make this full. Don't be buffering. Don't do that. Please don't do that. It's absolutely the wrong day to be buffering. Oh, don't do me like that. You can see it fine. I don't know how to make it just the actual screen because when I did that, it took over the whole screen. So I don't know about that. I know her parents, they've been here every single day. She's a good support system. Oh, yeah. He is a snake. That is a true statement. I don't have nobody, no pay, nobody's notes. Y'all know I'm a obsessive note taker. I take notes of everything. Of everything. I write it down. I write everything down. Now her dad looks nervous. Please stop buffering. My office is in the house farthest from the actual um, router, and so I have an extender in here, but sometimes it don't work right. And that's going to absolutely drive me crazy. That's so focused. Yes, I'll be writing everything down because I'm gonna forget. I will forget. If it's something of personal effect, I'll remember it. But if it's not personal, I need to write it down. And Karen Reed's life is not personal to me, so I have to write everything down. Look at Patty. She actually look cute today. Little outfit. And John's dad. And I think that's Paul back there. I don't know who the other man is. Sitting next to him. She looks refreshed, like she done got some sleep. She thinks she's gonna get a guilty verdict. I don't know about that one, Peggy. I don't know about that one, honey. I don't know if it's gonna go in your favor. Let's get ready to rumble. Oh, they have the most sidebars ever in life. Ever. Ever. I'm on the sidebar, y'all. Let's get started. Let's get started. She is, man. I was gonna say she was my the best witness for the Commonwealth because they understood how messy John O'Keefe is through his mama. She is not the nicest person. It seemed like the only person that liked her that she liked is Carrie. Don't nobody else like her. The only reason John's daddy is sitting next to her is because he has to. Because my understanding is he don't speak to her. If this don't stop buffering, stop buffering. I want to watch this peacefully. Who is this other guy sitting on this end right next to her parents? Who is he? I ain't never seen him before. You know, he is hugging that doggone seat though. For dear life. He said, I am not moving over. This is my seat. I don't blame him. I prefer to sit on the end too. I don't like people to be walking over me, so I like to step out when people need to come down the aisle. I'm excited. Oh, I think so too, yeah. That he John O'Keefe's dad. I don't know the man's name associate. I don't know his name. But yeah, I think that he I think he has always liked Karen. That's my understanding, is that he's always liked Karen and he doesn't think that she did this. Or he at least doesn't think that there's enough evidence. Excuse me. But yeah, I my understanding is that he excuse me, sorry about that. My understanding is that he has always liked Karen and still does. Like he probably will be back cool with her after everything's done. Regardless of what happens, I think he'll be like, I cared about you as a person. Because I feel like Karen has not been ever able to grieve the loss of John O'Keefe because she's been dealing with being accused of doing it since the beginning. So I don't think she's ever been able to grieve. And I think once she gets her verdict of not guilty, but she will get, that she's going to have to actually grieve the loss of somebody she loved. I don't think she's been able to do that. They said John O'Keefe's dad don't talk to Peggy at all. He said he can't stand her, but I said, sound about right. I can't stand her either. I don't like that. She's one of those people that thinks her child is supposed to be, she's supposed to still be priority number one in her children's lives. You know, she got them grandbabies, brainwashed child. Yeah, I heard that, but I don't know what happened between John and Paul. So that's why a lot of people be confused that he be there and he's been there every single day, that they weren't even like on good terms. But what happened? Like, I need a family member scoop on what happened. I want to know. This is what so and so down the street said. I want to know from a cousin or somebody. Because Paul probably said something to John, and John probably was ready to punch him. He seemed like he was the bad child. Paul was. Paul was the bad child. And John, I think John was the good child. His sister might have been a good child too, but we don't know nothing about her besides the fact that she passed away. But her husband went on her grave, so she must have been the good child too. And I can't believe they read them down messages in court. I'm like, he had OD'd on her grave. Lord. Oh, I'll be mad at them. Because I know that's not what they told them babies. Because I thought he had cancer too, or a heart attack from something else. Then people bust out and said, he OD'd on her grave. Lord, why can't you say that on record? But I got to tell these kids. I lied to them about how their daddy passed away. In your text message chain, you was telling these doggone kids what really happened. All right, Auntie Belle. Now, we on sidebar number 3 probably, because they probably sit down for 2 seconds. Why does it look empty in there? Where is everybody at? I guess they know Auntie Belle don't know how to be on time. No way! That sounds like some power, didn't it? I'm going to use somebody who done passed away that I love to get some money. They should have never been mentioned at all. That's a personal thing. Like, it didn't have any weight in this case. And so it was just inappropriate. It was really inappropriate. Especially because them kids are still under the age of 18. Now, if there was something we want to talk about when they turn 18, that would be different. But talking about it before they are old enough to really understand the effects of that is just not okay. Izzy, I can't see with the screen so tiny. I have it small so I can't see, but he was found not guilty for home renovation. Wait a minute, hold on. He used y'all know Keith's dad to get money, like GoFundMe money to do home renovations on his house, or the house that the home that John used to live in, that the kids and stuff is living in still. He went and got some coins for his home renovation. What the hell? Does she have on a skirt? Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay, give us a little bit of leg. A little bit of leg this morning. She don't look nervous, which is a plus. Oh, his own home. That is so sad. That is so sad. I don't know what she looking at. I wish I could be outside up there. Oh, is it? It should have been. It should have been. How much did they have a GoFundMe for? Like, I know the Karen's GoFundMe stuff was at over $1 million, but that's so that these attorneys still had some money and investigation and all the people they had to hire. I know those funds are accounted for. She really has. She really has been through a lot, and she has been isolated because she can't go nowhere. She can't do nothing, and so If you're a social person, I'm not a social person. If you are a social person though, like you need social interaction like that, and you are confined to one space for safety, and then you're being accused of something that you like, I didn't take this man's life. You'll be going crazy. And I really don't think she's been able to grieve this man. So she got 3,000 in that GoFundMe. Oh yeah, that was enough to absolutely do a whole lot with the house. He probably good with his hands, so he probably got some contacts that he didn't even have to pay good money for. He probably got some discounts left and right. Mm. They probably offered him a brotherly discount just because. Mm-hmm. This is sad. Honey, child, y'all is killing me with these sidebars. What was the point of being early if you just don't see the sidebars all morning? Y'all should have finished this yesterday. I know he got something over there. I had just put something on there. It's like waiting on Alan Jackson. That's where I be getting all the information from Curry Boy. He be having everything updated up to the minute. Up to the minute, Turtle Boy. He said that he was inside. Yeah, he's not inside. Oh goodness, I can't make this long. Why is nothing working correctly this morning? Why? Just tell me why. Why? Oh shoot, did I probably close it? I think I did. Hold on, I'm having technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. User error.
video evidence and eyewitnesses that they were affectionate, they were loving, they were in good spirits throughout that evening. They started off at C.F. McCarthy's, which you've heard about, and eventually made their way over to the Waterfall Bar and Grill. When they got there, the Albert family, they were already there, and they were already drinking. The Albert family, it's been established as a very well-known family in Canton. They've got quite the reputation. Brian Albert was at the Waterfall, a longtime Boston police officer. His wife, Nicole Albert, was there. She was with him. His brother, Chris Albert, was a Canton board selectman. He was there. His wife, Julie Albert, their daughter, Caitlin, and his sister-in-law.
Let me know if y'all can hear. I don't know how much we done used.
Jennifer McCabe, whom you met, and her husband.
Please let me know if y'all can hear. Oh no, what is going on?
And her husband, Matthew McCabe, whom you did not meet. They were all there drinking before John.
Go back to what?
And before Karen ever arrived. But also present at the Waterfall that night was Brian Albert's friend, Brian Higgins. We know that he had a romantic design on Karen. That becomes an incredibly important fact as we discuss the facts of this case. As the bar was closing around midnight, the Alberts invited everybody back to their house. They wanted to keep the night going. But the evidence revealed something interesting, that the invitation to John O'Keefe appears to have been for a different reason, an alternate reason. Think about the video of Brian Higgins and what Michael Proctor in his investigation completely and utterly ignored. Higgins was agitated after a day of drinking, agitated that it was John and not Karen, John with Karen, not him. Recall that ominous text that he sent to Karen with her and John standing just feet away. Well? He got no response. And then we see this. That's what Brian Higgins was confronted with following his well text. What of all things starts going through Brian Higgins' mind? Where does his mind go? What is he thinking about after seeing this, after witnessing this? He shows you. And if Michael Proctor had been the least bit interested, this video would have shown him too. Take a look. Sparring, practicing, fighting techniques. Where was Brian Higgins' mind? What was he thinking about? And then what happens? Before you look at the next.
Oh, stop buffering.
Next video. Think about what you're going to see. This next video is after he sees John kiss Karen on the forehead, after he sends that aggressive text to Karen with her standing just feet away. Watch closely, and this is what you're going to see. This is what Michael Proctor and his investigation
internet is not connected to my backup
ignored.
router.
Higgins is very clearly upset. He's agitated. Chris Albert tries to control him. He tries to talk to him, calm him down perhaps. Chris forcefully grabs Higgins' arm. You'll see that in the video that you're about to watch. It appears that Chris is trying to calm him down from something. Brian Albert's standing right there with the other two men, but Brian Higgins is having none of it. He appears to be hyper-focused on one person and one person only, John O'Keefe. In an instant, Higgins angrily jerks his arm away from Chris. Higgins rubs his brow, and he directly gestures at John, a gesture that looks a lot like, let's step outside. Let's go outside. But John looks at him, takes a swig of beer, completely ignores him. Take a look. Michael Proctor, the lead investigator in this case, had all this footage, but he did nothing. He had access to the exact same thing that you saw. Why did he do nothing? A few minutes later, Higgins then texts John directly. You coming here? 3 question marks. It's now 12:20 a.m. These guys are not good friends. They barely spoke or even acknowledged each other when they walked into the bar together, other than a quick greeting. So why was Higgins coaxing John over to 34 Fairview? You coming here after this? And why not text Karen? Because at that moment, he wasn't interested in Karen. He was interested in John O'Keefe. This is about 5 minutes before John gets out of the SUV and walks toward the house, about 5 minutes before Karen sees him alive for the last time. So what happened inside that house, or that basement, or that garage? What evidence was there for the investigators to look into? What did they ignore? Laceration over John's right eyelid, black eyes, a large dog at the home, an obvious dog bite on John O'Keefe's right arm, a head injury from falling backward onto a hard surface, alleged surface, a text from Higgins, one of the last people to ever communicate with John O'Keefe. You coming here? Those words now echo in the wake of John's death. But Michael Proctor, he didn't listen. When John didn't come back outside, Karen, very oblivious to what had happened, thinking she was just left alone in the car, out in the cold in the middle of the night, she got frustrated and she drove home. She arrived back at home and her Wi-Fi connected to her car or phone connected to John's Wi-Fi at 12:36 a.m. It's an important time, 12:36 a.m.
Are you in an area that rains or is raining like it is here?
She left John voicemail after voicemail after voicemail. He was unresponsive. He didn't pick up a single call. He didn't respond to a single text. The longer he didn't respond, the more upset she got. Her voicemails reflect that frustration after the fact. That's the frustration that you hear in her angry voicemails. She uses harsh words and foul language. She's obviously upset. She's obviously irritated because he didn't come back out of the house and he wasn't responding.
Florida? Are you in Florida? I didn't know that.
But Karen did not know what you know. She didn't know what the investigators should have known. She didn't know what was happening with Higgins and Albert and with her boyfriend, John O'Keefe. When he didn't come home at about 5 a.m., Karen went looking for him in a panic. As you know, her worst fears were realized when she found John beaten, battered, bloody, and left in the snow in Brian Albert's front lawn. At 6 a.m., when Karen found John, you heard about the scene. It was described in detail. It was chaos. To use Mr. Brennan's word in his opening statement, it was bedlam. The screams for help by Karen, the yelling and the hollering, ambulances, emergency